Hi guys, this is Jonathan, the Disney and Tom and Jerry fan 2020 here. Before I redo this review slash rant, I know what you're all gonna say to me. You're all gonna say, "Oh, Jonathan, I thought you already did this rant." True, but the reason why I'm gonna redo this is because I want to give more explanations and more details of why I don't like this show. And if you like this show, that's good for you. I respect your opinion if you like it. Yes, if you like this show, that's fine. I can handle your opinion if you like it. So, anyways, enjoy. This is a redone version of a review slash rant on Happy Tree Friends. It came out in the year of 1999. So basically, what the plot is about, you got these cute and cuddly animals, and it starts out very cheerful and very peaceful, but at first, but then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose, and that's when the blood and gore and violence starts, and bunches of cute and cuddly animals get brutally killed in the most gruesome way, and some of them survive, and some all of them die sometimes, but and some do survive as well, and that's and there's lots of blood and gore and extreme cruelty going on, and afterwards only one or none survive. At least one or two characters survive, or none of them survive. That's basically what the plot is for the show. You guys already know about my thoughts about this show. It's not a funny show, in my opinion. I find it very traumatizing. This is a very traumatizing show. Now, before we get into the negative parts, I have some positive parts. Yes, I do have positive parts about this show. And there are only two positive parts. The two positive parts on this show is the animation. First off, the animation. The animation does look decent and it's really colorful. But don't be fooled by the looks of this show. Even though it may look like a kid's show, it's actually not a kid's show at all. And another positive thing I have are the characters' looks. Yes, the characters' looks do look cute as well. I do like the characters' looks on that show. They do look cute. But I only have two characters that I don't like, and we'll get into that later on with the negative part. Yeah, they do look cute, but the sad thing is they get killed all the time, and it never stops. And I feel so terrible every time they die. It's because it's not. I don't find this to be funny. I find this to be really insulting. So yeah. Even though they do look cute, they sadly get killed all the time. Well, some of them do survive afterwards, but most of the time they get killed. And now let's get into the negative parts. The negative part about this show is very traumatizing, as I said before. And there's lots of bloody and gory scenes in that show. I'm going to at least give some explanation of why it's of all the horrible stuff from this show. One example is that Toothy was cheerfully running until he trips. Then he has a lollipop stuck in its eye, and then the eye comes out when he tries to get it out, and then he tries to get it back, and then and then later on all of his body parts start to come out, and then he dies. Another scene is where Petunia gets a potato peeler and cuts off her own skin. And another scene that's so horrible is where Lumpy pushes the spinning merry-go-round so hard that Cuddles, Giggles, and Toothy end up getting killed. It spins so hard, they actually get killed. Another scene is where Lumpy accidentally and severely cuts off Mime's head, and the Mime's head is out. And and the mole takes the Mime's head and he uses his head as a jack-o'-lantern. Another scene that's disturbing is where Splendid is about to throw up, and he throws up with vomits out his body parts, and then all of a sudden he dies. Yeah. There was this one scene where Splendid does die. And another scene is where Flippy is now cured, but then he accidentally gets run over by a truck. Yeah. These scenes are really gruesome and traumatizing. Yeah. There's lots more, but I'm not going to explain it all. Another thing that makes this show horrible is when they die, they show some of the body parts inside, and that's just gross. Like, really. Some of the scenes where they show some of the body parts when they die is just disgusting and gross. And the theme song is also terrible. They sound really off-key, and the theme song sounds like it's off-key, and it sounds really dopey. Yeah, the theme song sounds very dopey. And another thing is, they speak gibberish. Even the theme song was so dopey and gibberish. And the way they talk is also gibberish. Like, I cannot comprehend of what they're trying to say. Like, what are they saying anyways? There's something I don't comprehend about this. Yeah, it just makes it hard for me to understand of what they're trying to say. This show also contains animal cruelty due to bunches of animals getting killed all the time. A lot. It's not even... Yeah, this show also contains animal cruelty, and it's not funny at all. It actually makes me feel bad for watching this show. 'Cause I feel bad of how they get killed. I mean, really. It's not... I don't find this show to be funny. I find this to be really traumatizing and too disturbing for me to watch. Another thing you have that this is the worst thing ever to show your kids. They will also feel traumatized every time they watch this show. The kids would even cry if they see the animals get killed. They will literally cry if they see this. Like, if they see some of the characters getting killed, what's gonna make them laugh? It's only gonna make them cry. Not only is this bad for kids, but it's also really offensive to sensitive people, animal lovers, and church people. They will be offended if they see this monstrosity of a show. The director named Aubrey Ankrum, he was the director of this show, and he's the one who's responsible for all this. I don't know why he made that show. Just to make money, I guess. And another thing. I did said that the characters looks all cute, but there are two characters that I hate. And it's Flipkey, which is Flippy's evil clone, and Splendone. For Flipkey, he kills other characters and he's very malevolent. He kills them 24/7 and he's an evil version of Flippy. Every time Flippy flips out, Flipkey always appears. He is the worst character ever from that show, not to mention. And Splendone is the evil version of Splendid. He does bad stuff too. So yeah. Despite the characters' looks and the animation, the show is really creepy, terrifying, disgusting, cold-hearted, and mean-spirited. This is my number 6 worst show ever, and it's not a funny show at all. It's a really traumatizing show that just gives everybody goosebumps when they watch this show. I definitely don't recommend this show at all. So for my final rating for Happy Tree Friends, it's a 2 out of 7. It's an awful show. Despite the characters' looks and the animation, it's just a cold-hearted and mean-spirited and traumatizing show. And due to the animal cruelty and lots of blood and gore and lots of disgusting things from this show. It's really an awful show. Alright guys, that was my redone version of my review/rant on Happy Tree Friends. I tried my really best on this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Jonathan, the Disney and Tom and Jerry fan 2020 here, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. And I'll see you guys later.